Good morning everyone, welcome back to SHIVAJI group of institutions online classes. Before starting our class, let's take 1 minute relax. So take your both hand like this. Now follow my instruction. First of all, close your eyes. Then inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now down your hands and open your eyes. So student, this is your first period of English literature. Take out your literature book and today we will discuss about chapter 8, live risks. Alright? Students, open up page number 55 where a poem is given here. Page number 55, live risks. Now tell me one thing. We learned about chapter 7, hijack. I hope that was clear to you all and right now that is clear to you all. So let's take a recall of that chapter. So before chapter 8, we will recall chapter 7 again. The story of Joya, who told us a story of herself, and that is a story of a plane hijack. So when Joya was going to Hong Kong, she boarded in an aeroplane and then she met to a air hostess and 2 pilots and a lot of passengers who was there in that aeroplane. And after some time, when that plane took off, then after some time when she was enjoying the outer scenery of high buildings of China, 2 candidates suddenly entered in a cockpit where all the passengers was not allowed to enter, but 2 candidates entered in the cockpit and they hijacked the plane. Then the pilot of plane announced the hijack of plane to the passenger, and passenger was very scared. Joya was traveled for a beauty competition which was there in Hong Kong. So she was in hurry to reach there, and when the plane was hijacked, she was overthinking about the beauty contest. Now they both candidates who hijacked the plane, one candidate was very tall and they was looking like Chinese man, and they ordered buy a slip, and what was written there on the slip? Now look. Keep quiet and fly to Hong Kong. Keep quiet and fly to Hong Kong. That was written over the slip which was given by the hijackers to the pilot. After that, they ordered to the pilot to take plane to the ground. So there was no any way except of that they attend that order of them and they take off the plane down to the earth. When they landed on the earth, the passengers were very sure where they are landed. That is not a proper place for aeroplane. That was a normal land, and there was a lot of risk of the damageation of plane. So they all was very uncomfort there. There was a very grand chances of a plane crash because the land was not suitable to the plane. So there was a lot of chances of crash of plane. So they all was very afraid of for that all. But when the plane took a jerk and they landed safely, then they realized that they are safely landed. The plane is better now and they came out from the plane. But they was hijacked, the plane was hijacked. So when they both will order them, then they will follow that. But when two candidates came out from the cockpit, the three candidates who was sitting in front of the first chair, in front of the cockpit on the first row of chairs, they arrested both hijackers. They was police officers and all the passengers who was there. They praised them very much because they catch the hijackers. So it was the story of a hijack which was realized by Joya. The experience of Joya, she shared her experience with her by this story. So the story of hijack, chapter 7 is clear to you all. Now we will move to chapter 8, line risks. Come on, page number 55. And today we will discuss about a poem. A poem is given here, you can see. Here is three candidates. Three pictures are shown here. One had a long beard. One a lady who is trying to train ducklings for dance. And one man has a lot of hairs on his face. You can see all three pictures on the page. Two pictures are there on page number 55 and one picture is there on page number 56. So students, let's take a look of poem. The poem is, there was an old man with a beard. You know about beard? All man has a beard. With a beard, who said, it is a just I feared. 2 owls and a hen, 4 larks and a worm have all built their nest in my beard. One man who has a large beard, what is a challenge? He is challenging that in his beard there are a lot of animals made their nests. Who? 2 owls, a hen, 4 larks and a wren. That means 2 owls, a hen, 4 larks and a wren. These animals made their nest in his beard. Is that possible? A candidate had a long beard like this. This is not possible that a man had a large beard like this. But in this poem, the poet told us about a man who is having a very large beard. There are a lot of nests of 2 owls, 1 hen, 4 larks and 1 wren. They all are living in his beard. Now this para is done. Let's move to another one. There was an old lady of France who taught little ducklings to dance. When she said tick-a-tick, they only said quack, which grieved that old lady of France. There is a 4 lines about an old lady of France who is trying to give a teaching, who is trying to teach few ducklings there. Who are trying to teach a few ducklings there of dance. She is giving a dance practice to ducklings. When she says tick-a-tack, the ducklings only says quack, 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 because this is the sound of duck. Quack is the sound of duck, so they are singing in their sound. So the sound became quack, quack, quack in the place of tick-a-tack. So that lady was very sad because what she wanted to tell the ducklings, they are not grabbing that. So this para is also clear. For in very first para, there was a man with a large beard and 4 type of birds made their nest in his beard, and they are 2 owls, 1 hen, 4 larks and 1 wren. Now turn the page. There is third para, and in this para, there was an old man on a tree whose whiskers were lovely to see, but the plucked them perfectly based to make themselves nest in the tree. As you can see in the picture, a man has a long whiskers. That means a man had a very long hairs on his face and he was sitting over the tree. Birds came and plucked that hairs, and by that hairs they made their nest. So in fourth para, that is clear. There is a man with long whiskers and he is sitting on a tree. Bird came and plucked hair from his whiskers and they made their nest with the help of these hairs. Okay, 3 paras are there. In very first para, there is a talk about a large beard man. In second para, there is a talk about a dance teacher who is teaching to dance to ducklings. And in third para, there is a long haired man's para who has a long hairs on his face, not head, on his face, as you can see on the picture which I have given there. So I hope this poem is clear to you all. And who is the poet of the poem? The poet of the poem is Mr. Edward Lear. Mr. Edward Lear. Learn it, okay? Learn it at your home. So students, try to find out the hard words of this poem and learn all word meanings which are given in your book and tick the correct option. Where does the old man think the animal are? In his beard. In first para, in his beard. Lot of animals are there, a lot of birds are there. 2 owls, 1 hen, 4 larks and a wren. Which place did the old lady belongs to? The old lady belongs to France. Who plucked the old man's whisker? Birds for their nest. Okay? Write the pair of words that rhymes in the poem. One is done for you. Dance, France. You have to take words from the given poem and make rhyming words of them. As like tree, free. So, take old, gold, man, van. Lot of words are here given in this poem. So, take out that words and make rhyming words of them. What was the fear of old man? The old man feared about that because a few animals made homes, their homes in his beard. What grieved that old lady of France? Old lady had a grief because what she wanted to teach the ducklings, they are sounding their own voice. Why did the birds pluck the old man's whiskers? The birds plucked the old man's whiskers to make their nest. So this chapter is clear now. Just look at down. Few pictures are given of mama and baby as like duckling. Okay, hen, cheek. So you have to write their name and then match to mama and baby each other. Sky India, just for in page number 58. Sky India, Noida. This is a tale about Noida and we will discuss it in our next class, in our next meeting. Till then, complete your work, find hard words, learn word meanings, write word meanings and write exercise and learn exercise in the notebook and above both. We will meet again in our next class. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Thank you.
Good morning students, welcome to SHIVAJI Group of Institutions online classes. Students, this is your maths class and we are doing chapter 5. Students, the chapter name is subtraction. In our previous class, we learned the properties of subtraction. Okay, now we revise the properties. Okay, first property is 0 subtracted from any number, 0 subtracted from any number is the number itself. It means, students, if we subtracted any number from 0, we get the number itself. Any number minus 0 is equal to, we get the number itself. If we subtracted any number from 0, we get the number itself. Understood? Next, any number subtracted from itself is 0. It means any number subtracted from itself is 0 if we subtracted any number from itself. Okay, we get the result 0. Minus is equal to 0. Understood? Next, when we subtract 1 from a number, the value of the digit at the ones place is reduced by 1. It means when we subtract 1 from any number, so the digit of ones place is subtracted from 1. So we get the answer 2615. Understood? Next, when 10 is subtracted from any number, then the tens place number is reduced by 1. Means when we subtract any number from 1, then the tens place number is reduced by 1. Tens place number means 2. 5 is 1 place number, 2 is tens place number. So tens place number is reduced by 1. It means 2 minus 1 is 1. 9, 6, 1, 5. And the answer is 9615. Understood? Next property, when 100 is subtracted by any number, when 100 is subtracted from any number, then the 100's place value is reduced by 1. Is reduced by 1 means, we have example. When 100 is subtracted from any number, then the 100th place value is reduced by 1, means 7 minus 1 is equal to 6. So the answer is 8661. Understood? Next, when 1000 is subtracted from any number, when 1000 is subtracted from any number, then the 1000's place value is reduced by 1. Look. Minus 1000. So the 1000's place value means ones, tens, hundreds and 1000. So the 1000's place value is reduced by 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So the answer is 70615. 70615. Okay. So students, now come to exercise 5B. Okay. Exercise 5B, fill in the blanks. Question number 1. Question number 1 is 150 minus 0. Our first property is when we subtract any number from 0, then we get the result number itself. It means we get the result the number itself. If we subtract any number from 0, then we get the number itself. Understood? Question number 2, 129 minus 1 is equal to. Property number 2, when we subtract any number from 1, then the ones place number is reduced by 1. Means 9 is reduced by 1. 9 minus 1 is equal to 8. So the answer is 128. So the answer is 128. Okay, students. Question number 3, 491 minus 10. 491 minus 10. If we subtract any number from 10, then the tens place number is reduced by 1. Tens place number is 9. 9 is reduced by 1 is equal to 8. So the answer is 481. So the answer is 481. Understood? Next question is question number 6. Question number 6 is minus 100. Then what is the answer? When we subtract any number from 100, then the hundreds place number is reduced by 1. Then the hundreds place number is reduced by 1. So we reduce 3 from 1 is equal to 2. So the answer is 9286. 9286. Understood? Next question. Question number 7. Question number 7 is when we subtract any number from itself. When we subtract any number from itself, then we get the result 0. Then we get the result 0. Understood? Next, question number 11. Question number 11 is minus 1000. 2657 minus 1000 is equal to. Here, when we subtract any number from 1000, then the 1000 place number is reduced by 1. So we reduce 2 from 1 is equal to 1. So the answer is 1657. 1657. Understood? Students, question number 1 to 15. It means rest of the questions do yourself. Now, next exercise 5 is exercise 5E. Simplify the question. Okay? Means question number 1. Since we have 3 numbers and simplify this question. How to simplify? Students, it's a rule. We can add the numbers with same sign. We have 2 signs here, plus and minus. If we have to add any number, then first we can add the numbers with same sign. Okay, means plus plus or minus minus. We can add these 2 types of signs. Understood? So now come to our question number first. If there are no sign, so it's plus. Okay, so we can add easily because we have 2 signs of plus. So 2517 plus 6 1 2 1. Add 7 1 8 3 6 8. 8 6 3 8 minus 1 9 2 5. Okay, friends? It's a plus sign and this is minus sign. So subtract these numbers. 8 6 3 8 minus 1 9 2 5. 5 3 8 1 7 6 6 7 1 3, and the answer is 6 7 1 3 means 6730. Understood? We can add the numbers with same sign. Means here the sign is plus and here the sign is plus and this is minus. So we cannot add this number to this. So we can add the numbers with same sign. Understood? Next question. Question number 2. Question number 2 is now simplify this. As we know, if we have to add the numbers, so we can add the numbers with same sign. Means here there are no sign, so it's a sign of plus. So we have same signs means plus and plus. So we add these numbers first. First we add these numbers. 6 3 2 1 sorry 6 3 1 2 5 0 0 1. Okay, friends, this is the sign of plus and this is minus, so we subtract the numbers. So we subtract the numbers. 11,330 minus 2,610. 3 0 7 8 8,703, and the answer is 8,703. Understood? Next question. Question number 6. Question number 6 is sorry. Okay, friends. First we find the same sign. Same sign means plus and plus. So add these numbers. 8401 and 1032. 21334 9433. Now add the numbers with same sign. Here minus and minus. Here two same signs, so we add these numbers. 6361 and 1519. 7880, so minus 7880. Now subtract both the numbers. 9433 1553. Understood? 1553, and the answer is 1553. Understood? Question number 7, question number 8 is same as question number 1, 2, 3 to 6. So come to question number 9. Subtract the difference of 6,351 and 2,175 from their sum. It means first we get the sum of these numbers and the difference of these numbers and subtract. First we get the sum of these numbers and difference of these numbers, and at last we subtract both the numbers. Okay, so question number 1 to 9, it means exercise 5 is finished. So now write down your homework. Complete exercise 5D and 5E. Students, the homework is complete exercise 5D and 5E. Okay, thank you.
Good morning students, I welcome to your SHIVAJI group of institutions online classes. Student, this is your last period, which is computer period. So student, today chapter number 4 and chapter name is formatting tools in MS Word. Okay, so student, in previous class we have done these some topics. Okay, in last class some topics in this: changing the font and font size, changing the font color, making text bold, italic, okay, and underline. So today I will discuss about some topics: changing text alignment, changing text alignment. Okay, now next is topic using bullets and numberings. Using bullets and numbering. Okay, and next is creating a bullet list. Creating a bullet list. Okay, so student, today I will discuss about changing text alignment. Okay, next is using bullets and numbering. Now last is creating a bullet listing. Are you clear? So take out your book and open your page number 57. Okay, changing text alignment. Alignment of text implies its arrangement on a page. Alignment क्यों किया जाता है? ठीक है, पेज को सेटअप करने के लिए. ओके, alignment it means of text implies its arrangement. Text implies the arrangement on a page. Arrangement on a page. Okay, on a page. Word aligns text to the left margin in a new document. There are 4 options to align text. कौन-कौन से होते हैं? 4 options. Number first is align text left Second is center. Okay. Second is center. Now third is align text right. Align text right. Okay. And last is justify. Last is justify. Okay. Are you clear? To align a paragraph, select the text and click on the one of the alignment option in the paragraph group of the Home tab. So students, see here. Okay. Students, see here align text left. Okay. This is center. Okay. And this is align text. Align text right. Okay. Now next is justify. Justify. Okay. Are you clear? To align the paragraph, select the home text and click on the one of the alignment option in the paragraph group. Now next is using bullets and numbering. अब यहाँ पर क्या होते हैं? बुलेट्स का यूज किया जाता है. फर्स्टली हम लोग क्या करते हैं? पेज को सेटअप करते हैं. किससे करते हैं? अलाइनमेंट से. अब हम लोग क्या करेंगे? बुलेट्स लगाएंगे. ठीक है. जैसे कि हमारा जो भी पॉइंट होता है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल कोई भी पेज राइट करते हैं, हम लोग कुछ भी राइट करते हैं यहाँ पर, बुक, पेंसिल, फॉर एग्जाम्पल पेंसिल. तो यहाँ पर क्या होगा? हम में बुलेट्स भी. फर्स्ट नंबर इज दिस बुक एंड सेकंड नंबर हमारा इज दिस पेंसिल. तो दिस इज द कॉल्ड ऑफ बुलेट. ओके. When you make a list of items, जितने भी items की list होती है, ठीक है, you number the items are put a dot. उसको हम लोग show dots, okay, लिखते हैं dots. उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? bullet. This is the called of bullet. Okay. At the beginning of each items for easy writing, करते हैं. First number is this pencil, for example. First, second number is this pencil. Okay. You can also create a list of items with number and bullets in a Word document. Word documents पे क्या यूज करेंगे हम लोग? बुलेट्स का. ओके. कैसे करते हैं? अब क्रिएट कैसे करते हैं? क्रिएटिंग अ नंबर्ड लिस्ट. Creating a number list. To create a number list, follow these steps. Select the list. पहले हम लोग कहाँ जाएंगे? List में जाएंगे. फिर क्या करेंगे? Click on the drop down arrow numbering option in the paragraph of the home tab. फर्स्ट हम लोग कोई भी टेक्स्ट लिखा हुआ है, कोई भी लिस्ट है, फर्स्ट नंबर, सेकंड नंबर, थर्ड नंबर, उसको हम लोग फर्स्ट हम लोग सेलेक्ट करेंगे. ठीक है. फिर देन हम लोग कहाँ पर जाएंगे? यहाँ पर नंबरिंग लाइब्रेरी में. ओके. फिर वहाँ पर हम लोग क्लिक करेंगे. तो यहाँ पे बहुत सारी बुलेट्स यहाँ पे शो हो रही है. ये देखिए. ओके. नंबरिंग ऑप्शन आपका शो होगा. वहाँ से लिंक लाइब्रेरी, फिर हम लोग वहां से चूज करेंगे और सेलेक्ट करके उसको स्टार्ट कर देंगे. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज क्रिएटिंग अ बुलेट लिस्ट. Creating a bullet list. Okay, to create a bullet list, follow this step. Number first is select the list. Number first पे हम काम लेंगे select. Number first is select the list. हम लोग लिस्ट पे जाएंगे. सी हियर, ये देखिए शो हो रही है ये हमारी लिस्ट. ओके, उसको हम लोग सेलेक्ट करेंगे. फिर देन हम लोग क्लिक ऑन द ड्रॉप डाउन एरो. फिर हम लोग यहाँ पे आपको ये शो हो रहा है सी ड्रॉप डाउन एरो, उस पे हम लोग क्लिक करेंगे. क्लिक ऑन द सेकंड नंबर इज लिस्ट. क्लिक ऑन द drop down arrow. Okay, फिर हम लोग क्या करेंगे, choose a style from the bullet library. थर्ड नंबर पे हम लोग जाएंगे, कोई भी चूज कर सकते हैं हम लोग. choose a style bullet library. ये जैसे हम लोग डॉट्स पे कर सकते हैं, सर्कल पे कर सकते हैं, रेक्टेंगुलर पे कर सकते हैं, टिक पे कर सकते हैं, एंड देन स्टार बना सकते हैं. ओके, तो ये हमारा ऐसे शो होने लगे. नंबर फर्स्ट इज बैडमिंटन, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल क्रिकेट, वॉलीबॉल फॉर दिस. ओके, सो स्टूडेंट कंप्लीट दिस चैप्टर नंबर 4 एंड देन रिवाइज. ओके, तो नोट डाउन होमवर्क. To revise chapter 4 on page number 57 to 59. Okay, 57 to 59. Once again, note down homework. Revise chapter 4 is on page number 57 to 59. Okay, and find out 15 hard words and find out 15 hard words. Are you clear? So student, today's class is over